Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Today I joined the collaboration, The Calendar Girls. The host is Tiffany at Simply Blessed Crafts. They have a guest host today named, I think it's Clary is how you say it. Don't quote me. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, girl. And then, of course, the other host is the busy housewife. That is Jessica. You guys, I know Jessica was out for a while, and the last time I was on, she was out. So welcome back, Jessica. Good to see your face. So this playlist, we are just working with any type of calendar, and we're doing some Christmas. Here's a little flip through of some that I've already done, and look at last time, it's super cute. And this time we are going to do another super cute page. So let's get started. You guys, I wanted to show you, look how thick that's getting already. I have a tendency to make my journals pretty darn thick. So once we open this up here, I'm going to use this calendar that I got from the Dollar Tree. That is the artist that did all these beautiful pictures of these different type of landscapes. So I am totally digging this one here. So this is the one that I am going to use today. So let's get going, you guys. The first thing I like to do when I use these pages, I just use some regular old school glue, but first you want to try to figure out where you want it, how you want to place it before you glue it down, because it can become a hot mess. Of course. So now we got the glue down, and here we go. We are going to smooth it out on both sides, and I want to make sure that I get it pretty good here in the crease. I mean, you really want to work that in the crease first and then try to work your way out. So and I'm just using a craft mat, and of course my craft mat had glue on it still, so I needed to clean that. But here I just used this little thing from, I'm pretty sure this thing came from the Dollar Tree, and I just rip the edges of the calendar pieces off of my sides. The next thing I'm going to do is use this walnut stain distressed ink, and I'm going to give the outside of this a generous coat and kind of double over it a little bit so it gets that darker look. And then I have this scrap piece here. Before I start inking it all up, I do try to figure out placement on this, because I don't want to cover up my deer either, so if that makes any sense. So I just pretty much move it down, and then I fold it over and kind of crease it here like that. And like I said, this is a scrapbook paper piece that I had from a different project. Of course, I keep all my scraps and pieces because I can use them for like what I'm doing now, journaling. So I have this little corner rounder here. It has a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 inch, and I did the 1/2 inch first, but I'm pretty sure it's the 1/4 inch I should use on this book. So there's that. Now I know which one to use. So let's go ahead and finish off the look here with the distressed ink. Now I did leave the teared white look across the top there to give that like a snow effect. So and then here I needed to fix that corner just a bit because some of the calendar was kind of crazy there. So that's all I'm doing there. And then you guys, I'm just going to use a simple hot glue here to do, oops, like that. And then we'll glue it down to create a pocket. And of course my hot glue wasn't completely warmed up yet, so I had to wait a second there. But yeah, that's it. We're just going to do around those, the outer edge. And like I said, create a pocket. Now I am tearing just a little bit more down there so the deer's face can, or elk. What is that? Is that a deer or an elk? here I was thinking about trying to like clip this on the side, you know, because it's kind of snug, but when I tried to open it up just a tad with my scissors, it just broke in half. So, and I did want to keep wasting another one, so I decided I'm going to actually use these pieces, not like what I'm doing now. I changed my mind a few times there too. So let's carry on and try to figure out something else until I can come back to that. And this is where I tried the 1/4 inch to see if that works better, and it does. It's the perfect fit for the corners. So on this one, I'm actually going to leave the top part unglued so I can create a pocket. And you just want to try to line this up flush. You do have a second there before the hot glue actually sets, but literally only a second. So here I just have these little like puffy pillow kind of stars. I'm not sure where those came from, you guys. I really don't remember. I've had those for a few years now and been using them a few years now. So I did get this from Hobby Lobby, although I did not realize that these were clear stickers. And I will say there were a few stickers missing out of the bottom of that sticker pack, like at the very bottom. It's like somebody flipped up and looked at the stickers and then stole a couple of stickers. So shame on you for whoever stole stickers from Hobby Lobby. But let's just hope that they didn't, nobody steal, because we want to have a positive attitude, right? So let's just hope nobody stole them, because then, you know, you first have that bad thought, and then I had the good thought, of course, like, wait, nobody stole these. These were just accidentally misprinted. We're going with that. Okay? But if you did, shame on you. Okay, so I have these stars. I've had or not stars, excuse me. What are these? Snowflakes, and they're pretty sparkly and shiny with glitter. And if you guys know me on my channel and been riding for a while, you guys know that I do not love glitter. So I don't use glitter often. You rarely see me do it, but Jackie from Mimi's World did give me a positive thing about glitter that I am going to buy and try, even though you guys also know I'm not a fan of Mod Podge. But we're going to try the glitter Mod Podge. I'm going to have a little bit of it in my stash just in case I do want to use a little bit of glitter for like Christmas time and not have to deal with the mess. But these stars, I wanted a bright white, so I'm just going to color over them with some white gesso, and then I'm going to seal it here with this, what is that? The gel, the medium, the gel medium. This one's in the tube. I also have a jar. That's what happens when you're a crafter. Sometimes you buy two things, but this one's thick. The other one's pretty thin. Because this one's a gel. Actually, the other one's just matte medium. No gel in there. This one's a gel, so it's like thick like a glue. So I do use a little bit on the back. I mean, I know these are stickers, but I painted them. They got a bunch of paint on the back. So I just want to make sure that these stick and stay, of course. So we're going to glue, put a little bit of that gel glue. Now, I like to do things in 2s or 3s a lot, so you're going to see me do that here. I'm going to use 3. I use 2 small ones and then 1 kind of bigger one there. You guys, look how cute that cat is. I was busy talking, and look at those glasses, y'all. You already know I'm addicted to those little cute glasses from Hobby Lobby. If you're curious where they came from, I actually only have 1 left, and I am going to go get me another one maybe this weekend. I might go on Saturday and do a little shopping and see if I can find them. So, see if I can find any Christmas stuff. Even though I have more Christmas stuff than I do have anything holiday. Let's just scratch finding more Christmas stuff. Maybe I can find some stuff on sale for what just passed? Thanksgiving? No, not Thanksgiving. Like the pumpkins and stuff. Since, you know, I already know I don't do Halloween. I do still like pumpkins. Now, the cinnamon stick, I decided I was going to make a little cross here. Okay. And then I have all these little greenery pieces. I'm pretty sure all of them came from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm just going to stuck them down in the pocket. And I did one on this one and one on that other one that you just saw me do. And we'll just stuff it all in there. It's so cute. I absolutely love it. You guys, the more I was looking at the right side, I was like, I have literally no red on that side. I felt like it was losing some red, so we are going to bring some red. And I keep wanting to use this thing here, and I don't end up using it, like, at all. Not at all. Like, I've been trying to use that this whole video, and I just don't. And then I had this leaf and this other little piece sitting off there, and I'm like, what can I do? So I end up taking that little piece there and just sticking it next to the cross like it's growing up out of the ground. All right. And then here I end up sticking in a cinnamon stick here because I absolutely love cinnamon. And cinnamon sticks I really love crafting with too. So kind of gives me that little bit of a Scandinavian feel when I use cinnamon in my crafts. So this is actually the book that I've been using with some of this paper, and this is where I decide I'm going to use this for the sticker that I had. And of course, when I pull it off, I pulled off 2 stickers. So if you guys get those stickers, just know they're clear. They're from Hobby Lobby. And they are the religious ones. They have a few different ones too, not just... I have like another one that's got like a black background instead of a clear, so we'll just trim that down the best I can. It doesn't have to be perfect, although if you want it perfect, you probably could use your trimmer, but I didn't feel like going on the other side of the room to grab mine, so I'll just use my scissors. And then of course I'm going to distress the edging here a bit. And then, I'm sorry you guys also if you can hear my dog snoring, because she is snoring pretty loud. This is my bigger dog. Yeah, she's snoring pretty loud. Now, here, I wasn't sure what I was doing with this. I was like, do I want to put it in there? No, because it hides the deer face. Do I want to put it in here? I was like, then it hides all the words. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll just stick it in and have it as a tag and you can pull it out. And I was like, no. I want you to be able to read God's word on this page. So we're going to stick it up at the top. I'm going to round the corner again so it's not all weird. If you don't have a corner rounder, I'm pretty sure you could do it with scissors too. It'd be just fine. You know, since I already ripped the page, I probably could do that, but I have the tool. I might as well use it. And then, like I said, I'm going to put it here in the corner. You guys, don't forget that this collaboration is a playlist. You're going to find that playlist linked down in my description box of everyone that joined the host channel, Tiffany and Jessica, and then their guest host today. I will have them linked also down in my description box, their channels. Yeah, so go check out the playlist. There's a few crafters that joined other than the host and the guest host and myself. So go check it out and see what they created today on their channel. Now, I didn't do any crafts. I'm just doing some journaling. I like to do crafts and journaling and art and drawing and watercoloring and everything that you can imagine that you could find in an art store. I like to do. So, once I was done gluing down that thing, and while I was busy talking, I took a rub-on transfer from Christian Craft Paper. It's Christmassy, and it has a little cardinal bird on there, so I just thought that was a really touching, you know, because a lot of people love cardinals and they feel like loved ones are near when cardinals are around. So, if you guys didn't know, I lost my mother December 1st, 2003, and so that kind of makes me feel good when I see people do cardinal crafts around Christmas time because it makes me think of my mom. And yeah, so there's that. Love, love, love the cardinals. So I wanted to bring a pop of red, like I said, to the other side, and why not do it in this wonderful and special way. So, and then this one as well, I did cut off the ornaments only just because I didn't really want those on there. So you can modify your transfers however you wish by just trimming them down. And then I just folded over those extra pieces to the back of the spread here. What do you think? Now, you guys, of course, I had that black and white buffalo plaid over there, and I just felt like it needed to be brought in to the other side here. So why not grab another star? And honestly, I just could not figure out where to put it. I felt like it didn't fit anywhere on this side. So I ended up just sticking it down here. And then I was like, I still wanted to have like a dangly like I did on that jingle bell there on the other page that I did. So I was like, can I have this star hanging from his little antlers, or what am I going to do? So I just smashed down this little piece of a cinnamon stick, and we're going to figure out some way to put it here. And I ended up using this one here. It was much longer and I felt like it fit. So let's use that. We glued it down here. And then I still had one more little piece of cinnamon stick here, so I thought it would look good over here, tucked in. And what do you guys think? Oh my goodness, I love this. I think this turned out absolutely adorable. Oh my goodness, I love it. So you guys, let me know what you think here. Don't forget about the playlist down in my description box of everybody that joined the collaboration today. You can hit my picture to subscribe to my channel, or you can watch another video to get inspired. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's calendar video, and until next time, you guys, we will see you soon. God bless.